There we go. Hello, YouTube. As I was just mentioning, welcome to the potential finale of Daggerfall. I probably should have hit record before I had to repeat myself, but here we are. Level 18 in the Mages Guild. Quite strong. Right. So I'm here for a reason. And that reason is, today is the 1st of Morningstar, which is the summoning date for, I think, Clavicus Vial? Let me double check that. Let me double check. Yes, Clavicus Vial summoning day is the 1st of Morningstar. It's basically the 1st of January. It's New Year's Day, currently here. And we're going to start today with potentially a little bit of safe scumming. Because a Daedra summoning is something you can do at certain temples and mages guilds. The cost of which has a base of 200 grand, which can be reduced up to 50% depending on your reputation with the summoner. Easier with the Mages Guild because your Mages Guild rep is your rep with the summoner. It doesn't work like that with the temple, really. So if I ask for a Daedra summoning, we have a 30% base chance on this day only of summoning Clavicus Vial. Base chance which is influenced by a couple other factors such as your reputation with the Daedra themselves, which I have no way of checking. So let's try. Today is Sundas, the 1st of Morningstar, the day of summoning for Clavicus Vial. Do you, Valigwangwa, wish to risk your life and very soul by summoning Clavicus Vial into our mundane world? Yeah. Oh shit, it worked first try. Here's Clavicus Vial and Barbus.
My needs are rather modest, but my offer, I think you will agree, is altruism and generosity indissoluble. In return for the mask of Clavicus, an artifact of great power, I only ask that you exterminate a nasty little bit of fur that's been preying on some of my friends who live near the Alabane House of Correction. Lupines are generally quite friendly with me, and my associates, but this one, well, kids will be kids. Do we understand one another?
You have to type Y here.
Ah, recognize a good deal, do you? You'll find the Lupine Menace somewhere in a place called the Alabane House of Correction. Unfortunately, time's not our friend in this matter. For reasons too dull to discuss, I need the oaf dead in 39 days. After you've murdered the creature, meet my friend at the Buckingham residence in the Masterson farmstead. Just look for a hooded woman. Nice doing business with you, Valigwangwa. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Is the dog big or the guy small? Clavicus in the earlier representations has always been depicted as quite small. You meet him in the Redguard game as well, and he is quite small there too. So we have Clavicus Vial's quest. This is the only way to get Daedra quests in this game. You have to perform a summoning on a specific day of the year. If you miss the summoning day, wait till next year. But the dog is called Barbus, and you actually meet Barbus and Clavicus, because you meet them in every game. You meet Barbus in the flesh in Skyrim. You're not real.
It's not real!
I spent so long today reading about how space and stuff works. That's not a sun. That is not a sun. Okay, let me boil it down for you. At the beginning of time, Lorcan conspired or tricked or convinced a bunch of other gods to create the mortal realm, okay? And of these people creating the mortal realm, a pivotal role was played by the god of magic, Magnus. And you may recognize that name from Skyrim, the Staff of Magnus, the Eye of Magnus. And as they made the mortal realm, they...
Hello, Kaylee.
Welcome to Elder Scrolls Deep Lore. Welcome, I hope you had a lovely stream. Feel free to tell me all about it. If you'd like a clip playing, let me know. Right. So, Magnus and a bunch of other gods created the mortal realm. a lot of gods perished doing this. And eventually Magnus was like, hey up, I'm sick of this shit, I'm out. And shot up into oblivion, which is all of this, and left the realm of existence for Aetherius, which is kind of like this world's heaven, kinda, to put it simply. And as he broke through the barriers of dimensions, he left a hole to Aetherius. That is not a star, that is a hole to heaven, where magic came to the world. And then a bunch of the other gods decided to follow suit. And they all left as well. And that's what created stars. Stars are just additional holes to Aetherius. Am I sane? No. No, I've gained tremendous insight. I've opened my eyes on the inside. Oh my gosh, none of it's real. When you look up at space in this game, you're not seeing space.
But I relay the wishes
let the
of
clip
the
play.
females. That's important.
Wait, that's a Krogan female? They sound and look exactly like the males.
Yes.
Well, you
That's
know, I'm
Mitra
not sure what
Krogan.
I was expecting, but honestly, it does sound about right, really.
Go away, alien. I talk to no one about our rights unless my clan...
I don't care what gender the Krogan is, I'm smooching it. BioWare's cowardly, won't let me romance Rex. So yeah, all the gods left little holes in the sky to Aetherius. So when we look up and see space, we're not seeing space. Our planet, Mundus, or Nern, the name's kind of interchangeable, it's weird like that, is a finite sphere of matter and magic, floating in the infinite sea of oblivion. Space is oblivion. That's why when you get near to an oblivion gate in Oblivion, the sky turns to lava because of your proximity to it all, and it starts unfolding in your mind in peculiar ways. Can we see? We can see one of the moons here. The moons are actually two parts of Lorcan's dead corpse, the original god. Moons and other planets are infinite masses of the gods themselves and the planes. So the planet is their plane of existence and themselves both. Which moon is his butt? I don't know. It's infinite. He's got an infinite ass. But they don't look like moons. The mortal minds on Mundus perceive them as moons due to extreme mental stress. We cannot perceive what they really look like, so everyone's brains just go, oh yeah, it's a moon. It's not real. It's an infinite god in the sky. Just as the realm of oblivion is an infinite plane of existence above and all around us. So imagine Mundus as a sphere, right? And past that, it's encased in another infinite sphere. Mundus is a finite sphere encased in an infinite sphere, which is oblivion. Past that is another sphere, also infinite, called Aetherius, which is where a lot of the gods live. Past that is the void, where Sithis rules. That's his domain, the endless void beyond the infinite spheres. It's crazy. It's crazy. I was just trying to refresh myself on lore. Because we're after the totem of Tiber Septim now, which is basically the remote control for a 1,000-foot tall Dwemer automaton called the Numidium. Oh, but first we want to do Clevica's Vials quest. There's a say something. This is why I should finally take on Panda's raving mad idea of activating all the towers at once, now that I have achieved Chim. Right. We'll go recklessly. Bite in. Takes 3 days. Yeah, I've done the say something. It's fine. I've done it. I got very sidetracked with the deep lore, okay? Because I was just looking up stuff about the totem and why it looks the way it does, which we'll get to when we find it. But it's basically a remote control for a giant robot. To put it very, very simply. Oh, also, I have some new spells. I can now banish Daedra, which literally deletes them from existence. I can commit blood theft and steal someone's health. What else did I get? Light without a candle. It's mage light. I stacked it 3 times, but I don't know if it made much difference to the intensity. Lockant. I can actually open locks now without hitting them 50 times. The complicated version. Do you want the history of the Numidium? Because the Numidium was a giant automaton built by the dwarves, or the Dwemer, to act as a god. But then the dwarves disappeared, and we don't know why. Possibly ascended from this existence. That their souls could be nefarious for all we know, just having a merry old time. But either way, the Tribunal, that's Vivek, Almalexia, and Sofa Sil. This is after they betrayed the Nerevar, so it's just the 3 of them. They took control of it, and in that time, Tiber Septim was beginning his conquest of all Tamriel, the first emperor of the, Imperial Empire. And the Tribunal approached Tiber Septim with a deal, saying, if you let Morrowind be kind of autonomous, semi-autonomous, and leave us alone, we'll give you this giant robot. And Tiber Septim was like, yeah, sick. But we're not giving you any batteries for it. You'll have to figure that out yourself. Because a thing that can power the Numidium requires great power. The second Numidium, also known as a Kulakan, in the middle of Dagoth the mountain, not the person, was powered by the heart of Lorcan, which is where the Tribunal got their power from. Do we see the giant robot in this? Only in cutscenes. you see a Kulakan in Morrowind, but it's not quite 1,000 feet tall. Magical sounding. God damn it. So, Tiber Septim and his battle mage, Zurin Arctus, took the Numidium, and they were like, alright, how are we going to power this? Arctus, you're on this. And Arctus basically developed the totem and a thing called the Mantella. The Mantella being essentially a giant soul gem, which contained Zurin Arctus's own soul, and possibly an ancient king of Skyrim as well at the same time, possibly maybe. It is unclear whether Zurin Arctus or this ancient high king, or both, are the Underking. Because when he got a hold of the Numidium and his conquest went on and on, he decided to start attacking neutral parties in this war, this ongoing giant-scale campaign, just so he could install more subjects loyal to him. Zurin Arctus didn't like this, and felt it was a kind of a betrayal, so he rebelled and ended up destroying the Numidium at the cost of his own life. And thus became the Underking, possibly maybe. So the Numidium got destroyed, the Mantella was lost, the totem was lost, and the Numidium itself was scattered about into loads of tiny pieces. Now, hundreds of years have passed since then, And the Blades have been working to collect all the parts of the Numidium. And they have succeeded, bar the Mantella and the Totem. So the Totem being the remote control, and the Mantella being the power source, which holds the Underking's soul. They thought they found the Totem in the possession of Lord Woodbourne, but didn't find it. My associate with the Blades, Lady Brissiana, thinks that King Gothrid of Daggerfall has the totem, so my current main story mission is to invade Daggerfall Castle and see if I can find the totem. After that, we need to figure out how to find the Mantella. And we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm not going to do an entire story dump for the bits we haven't done yet, but that's just catching you up, because the Emperor, he wants the Numidium. King of Daggerfall, he wants the Numidium. Everyone wants the Numidium. I get to decide who gets it. But then there's the whole shit with the dragon break. And we'll get to that when we're deciding. I know I've touched on it in previous streams, but we'll get to it properly once I get the thing. But for now, we're on Clavicus Vile's quest, so we need to find... Oh, no, let me get one of my lights on. Let me get my candlelamp light on. Lovely green light. Chick stick giant robots. I mean, can confirm. I love giant robots. But yeah, I'm doing one of the quests for a Daedra, so we can get a Daedric artifact. Now, in this game's lore, you cannot repair magical items, right? So when I do get the Mask of Clavicus Vile, it is finite, and it will eventually disappear. Thank you for the headpats. That lore is canon in the fact that Daedric artifacts wander from person to person. For one reason or another, such as before they can get too powerful, or when they get bored, or anything like that. And that explains why you find these same artifacts in every single game. Because they left the hands of the wielder and got sent to another part of the world, or got sent back to the Daedra themselves, so they could hand them out to their new champion. I just one-shot the goddamn werewolf. Alright, Clavicus, I'm done. Oh, I didn't even hit that. You were... I was going to cast open on it. The guard lockpick bashed the door there. Alright, let's get out of here. Right, it was at the Buckingham residence, but I can't remember where. Masterton Farmstead. Right. Masterton Farmstead. Off we go. Is that the one? Yep. I mean, there's only one building here, really. I mean, I guess the windmill counts as a building, but... Right, looking for a woman in a hood. You're not in a hood. Where are you at? You're upstairs, aren't you?
Val. Vile told me to expect you. Well, you fulfilled your end, I understand, so here's the Mask of Clavicus, just like Vile promised. He's impressed with you, by the way. Not a bad friend to have. Take it from me.
I now have the Mask of Clavicus Vile. Hooray. Right. What day is it now? It's the 5th of Morningstar, on the day of Turd Ass. I need to wait on 2.5 months. The 5th of First Seed. 5th of First Seed. That's Hermaeus Mora's summoning day. And the benefits from Hermaeus Mora's artifact, the Ogma Infinium, also a recurring artifact, the effects of that are permanent for your character, which is very nice. It will give me 30 stat points to spend as I wish. Right. Hey, Nug. You missed the deep lore. Apparently it's a ring. That's not right. The Mask of Clavicus. Ever the vain one, Clavicus Vile made a mask suited to his own personality. The bearer of the mask is more likely to get a positive response from the people of Tamriel. The higher his personality, the larger the bonus. The best known story of the mask tells the tale of Avalea, a noblewoman of some renown. As a young girl, she was grossly disfigured by a spiteful servant. Avalea made a dark deal with Clavicus Vile and received the mask in return. Though the mask did not change her looks, suddenly she had the respect and admiration of everyone. A year and a day after her marriage to a well-connected baron, Clavicus reclaimed the mask. Although pregnant with his child, Avalea was banished from the baron's household. 21 years and 1 day later, Avalea's daughter claimed her vengeance by slaying the baron. It is actually worn as a ring in this game. It's not a helmet. Huh. Actually, is it under... How do I use the goddamn thing? Because my personality is still 65. Maybe it's automatic. The sun and stars are god holes. Yeah. They're dimensional holes in an infinite space that lead to heaven. Hole. Right, let's go to Daggerfall. Cautiously. The gods in Elder Scrolls similar as the Greek gods in that you can kill them? No. Not really. When we look up, it's Oblivion, right? It's not space, it's Oblivion. Every plane of Oblivion is up there in its infinite expanse. The gods are the planes, and the planes are the gods. So tell me how you're going to kill that. How are you going to kill an infinite landmass? I have not, Panda, no. Right, let's get to the castle. Pollution. Very big knife. It's not a simulation, no. Mundus is just another plane of existence, finite in nature, created by the original gods, some of which who gave their lives to create it, based on the deception of Lorcan. So it is a realm created by gods. They can die. Generally not at the hands of mortals or through conventional understandings of the term of death. Considering that the two moons are parts of Lorcan's dead body, which are infinite in nature and only perceived as moons by the mortal mind due to mental stress. For we cannot perceive their true forms. Each of the Aedra and Daedra have their own planes, or what would look like planets to us on the surface of Mundus. Hi, King Alfred. I'm here to steal your totem. Can I go in? Can I just go in here? Yeah? See ya. You laugh at the amateur quality of this lot. Killing the world ender in Skyrim, breaking the law. You mean Alduin? I'm not sure where Alduin stands in all this. Like, I just did like a 20-minute deep dive on certain bits of lore. Like, I'm just saying it while it's fresh in my head at the moment. Oh, that'll be for that bridge. Yep. So we've got another great big dungeon to get through here in the Palace of Daggerfall. So we can find the totem. How much money do I have? Oh, arrow. Missed. I've got 11 grand on me. God damn it, forgot to put it in the heckin'. Get out of here. Oh, didn't die. Ow. Good shot. Also, the shield spell in this game is kind of overpowered. It's not... Oh, I've already found the room. Oh, that didn't take long at all. We're in the treasury already. Cool. Well, this is only part of the puzzle. We need to find our way in and disable some of these magic bars. That was lucky. I didn't spend like half a stream wandering around a dungeon. Didn't die. They do take fall damage, so you actually see a little blood spatter come out of them when they land after a big fall. Ooh. Yeah, mithril. Oh, but it is a claymore. That might be worth a bit. I mean, the first thing I should drop is money. Do I really have any need for money? Yeah, Daedra summonings. So I can get more artifacts and more power. Because I would like to summon Hermaeus Mora. I think his artifact is pretty neat. Well, in case you missed it earlier, Daedra summonings cost 200 grand at base. Okay, what is my rep with the mages? Okay, my rep's 90, so I'm getting close to half off on a summoning. Close to, not necessarily half. 100 would be half. I need to get these guys who are shooting me. Ow. Daedric Flail. You know what, take all this money. I'll take the Daedric Flail. Buy one, get one free summoning. Well, yeah, it needs to be a specific day of the year for us to summon Hermaeus Mora. And then we can get 30 stat points for free. I reject your paralysis. Oh god, there's a lot of you down here, isn't there? Daedric Hammer. Another Daedric Hammer. Enchanted Kite Shield. I would need to identify it, but it might not even be that good. The Real Baron Zaya, Part 6. Arrows are funny in this game. Because not only does the arrow have to physically connect with the hitbox, even when it does, you still roll to hit. Same in Morrowind, actually. Cast water travel. Kill evil fish. So I'm looking for some switches. Some hidden switches in this dungeon. I don't remember where they are. So we're going to be wandering around quite a fair bit here. Until we find ways to... Ooh, the floor hurts there. Okay. What if I levitate over it? Doesn't hurt now. That also just leads around in a circle. Okay. I mean, there's a door here, so that feels like it's a safe bet. Try the door. Never mind. These are interactable. Okay. Pullable chains. I pull one, it sends me above the treasury. That was the left one. Good thing I had levitate on. Cast tall? No, I cast levitate. The chain disappeared. Pull chain 2. I'm once again above the treasury. There's the totem. Now you may be wondering why it looks like a bundled up baby. I don't know. But that is the remote control for the giant 1,000 foot tall Dwemer automaton. Oh, and that one just falls. Okay. Have I... No, that's still attached to the ceiling. There's a switch we need to find that lowers it. Telekinesis is not a spell in Daggerfall, no. Ooh, Frostman. There's something. Did that lower it? Yes, it did. But now how do I get out? Oh, would that be what the chains are for? Do I have to load a save? There might be another way out, but just in case. Right, I know the first 2 chains teleport me outside. So... I go back. Lower the treasury. Hey, there could be another way out, I just don't know it. Actually, no, I do know it. I could have raised it back up, climbed up, cast recall outside, lowered it, then teleported back upstairs. See? There's solutions. Does this one just make it fall? Yeah, okay. There we go. And there is now a switch here, which raises some of the force fields and just makes them float. Oh, what a crap loot pile. And gives us access to the Totem of Tiber Septim, the baby. I don't know why it looks like a baby, but it is now mine. Right, and now we just need to get out of here. So I just happened to stumble on the correct path quite quickly there. A voice in your head intones. You are Vel Iguangua. You are my new host. Know this now and resolutely. You are not worthy to carry the Totem of Tiber Septim. Only those of his bloodline may carry me. I will give you a year and a day to accomplish this. So yeah, we are now on a time limit of a year and a day to give the totem to one of 7 recipients. If you run out, game over. The totem is enchanted in such a way that anyone not of a royal bloodline or somehow supernaturally enhanced in their existence cannot use the totem, or it will kill them instantly. A new hand touches the totem. So our choices are... Hang on. Oh, I've just pulled those guys. I don't care about them. Steal a royal's blood. Not an option, unfortunately. We have the 3 main powers. Actually, let me get outside so I can show the map, and then we can go through it. Hi. We could just give it straight back to King Goffred if we wanted to, but... Alright. Bring up the map. We have 7 choices. We give it straight back to the King of Daggerfall. So he gets control. He gets the controller for the Numidium. We can give it to the leaders of Sentinel, and they will get the Numidium. We can give it to the leaders of Wayrest. Do we like the King of Daggerfall? No. Don't like any royalty, personally. So we can give it to any of the 3 major powers. We can also give it to the Orcs of Orsinium. And the Orcs will use the Numidium to wrest power and gain equality for Orcs, as they want to join the Empire. That's 4. There's 3 remaining. We can give it to the Empire, to Uriel Septim. We can give it to the Underking, Zurin Arctus himself, who believes himself to be the rightful owner since it's powered by his soul. And who was the 7th one? I've forgotten. I've forgotten. The 3 powers, the Orcs. Uriel Septim, Underking. Yeah, that's it. Manny Marco, the King of Worms, who lives in the Dragontail Mountains somewhere around here. Actually, it could be like down here behind my shoulder. Orcs are like tall goblins. Let's go Orcs. So yeah, 7 choices. And we should start receiving letters from those global powers asking for it. Orc rights through mech sounds pretty good. It does, doesn't it? That's what I went with on my first playthrough. But no matter what I do, given the canon of this game, the ending of this game results in an event called a Dragon Break. That is essentially an anomaly in space and time. So the canon ending is all of them simultaneously. Which explains, like, the changes in the geography in the future games, how orcs are part of the Empire, how the King of Worms ascended to godhood. Everybody wins and loses that Dragon Break. Because the god of time is known as
Hey,
Akatosh.
pal, take a
and
break. Have some water.
He is depicted in the form of a dragon. Thank you for the hydrate. Hence why there's anomalies in space and time. They're linked to Akatosh, who is a dragon. So it's called a Dragon Break. What comes after Daggerfall? Morrowind. The Elder Scrolls 3. Right, so I'm gonna fast travel a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna sell these Daedric bits I found. Let me go to the shops. And hello, bird. I'm doing all right, thank you. I notice I've taken most of my training spells off because my skills are actually quite good now. Thaumaturgy is only at 64 still, but Alteration at 92. Mercantile's 1 point from leveling up. Mysticism's at 91. Destruction's at 72. I'm very good at magic. Oh, this is a rich place, though. He's going to give me crap prices. How much? 15 grand? I can get much better than that. Being fussy. What comes after Morrowind? The expansions, and then Oblivion, and then Oblivion's expansions, and then 200 years later Skyrim. Daggerfall through Oblivion all happen within like the span of a couple dozen years, because it's the same emperor throughout each game. Emperor Uriel Septim VII. Right, I need to find a... What comes after Skyrim? We don't know yet. For all we know, Elder Scrolls 6 could be a prequel. The vaporware that it currently still is at the moment. Let me go to Penborough. See if I can find a different shop there. Starfield is not in the same universe. Just straight up can't be, because space exists as a normal thing in Starfield. 70 will. 69 int. Nice. Skyrim 2. I just hope there's a weapons shop here. Hey you. Where's the armorer? North. Keep going north. Can you show me on my map? Thanks. Gotcha. Yeah, no, Skyrim was 200 years past Oblivion. The rise of the Falmor happened in between Oblivion and Skyrim, where the Falmor, a faction within the High Elves of the Somerset Isles, basically went to war with everyone. And, you know, nearly conquered the whole frickin' Tamriel. And it's during Skyrim that their campaign has taken them there. When is ESO? ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, is before Daggerfall in the timeline. Long before Daggerfall. Elder Scrolls Online is the earliest game in the chronology. Right, let's see how much you give me for these. 19 grand, that's a bit better. Paid with a letter of credit. Right, I only needed to sell one thing to level up, so I'm just going to stare at you for 6 hours so I can get level 31 mercantile. Right, and now I'm going to sell you the rest. Okay, actually, what have you got for sale? Probably no upgrades. It's got a Daedric broadsword. And that's about it. I have a giant katana, so I'm good. Did I rest at the wrong time? God damn it. At all these holes in reality. Just gods leaving. Creating holes to Aetherius. So yeah, it's not another star light years away, that. That is a hole in existence. Basically an infinite distance away. Because what we're looking up at now is the realm of Oblivion. Isn't that neat? Sky holes, yep. The holes to heaven. The realm of Aetherius. Right, I'm waiting for one to pass over a star real quick. You might not be able to see it at this resolution or in this game because I've modded the skies and the mod makers may not have understood. But you can actually, in some of the games, and in some of the art especially, you can see stars through the planets, through the moons. Not sure if we can here. Depends if the mod maker understood that. Canon main character. They're just known as the agent of the Empire. They do not have a canon race, if that's what you're asking. Hell is right there in space. Basically, yeah. It's an infinite expanse of all the planes of oblivion, and the moons are a god's corpse. The corpse and the planes, all infinite, and we only perceive them as the night sky with moons because our brains can't comprehend it. Isn't that lovely?
Iggy.
Life has many doors, Daedric boys.
I don't think I can do a good Rolf, to save my life, but, In Oblivion, you're actually going to space. From your mortal perspective, yes, but space doesn't exist in this universe as it does in ours. It's all just different planes of existence. What? Your castle looks like a skull. That's pretty metal. Alright, how much money am I carrying on me now? Probably got loads of freaking letters of credit. Yeah. Horrors beyond your comprehension. It's just the laws of physics as we know them in the real world do not apply here whatsoever. It's all magical, infinite god worlds. Right. I need to figure out where I'm going next. I need to find a bank. So let's go to a larger city. Probably a bank there. Pass a little more time, we might start getting some letters from the faction leaders. Is there even a bank around here? Hello, where's the bank? Thank you. Just up there, okay. But yeah, due to it all being based on our wibbly-wobbly perception in these worlds, you can see the stars behind the moons, because the moons themselves are infinite just as much as space is, and our brains get confused, and you see the stars behind the moons. Opens at 8. Hello. I would like to deposit all my letters of credit and all the money I'm carrying. Right. 1% of this will be 2789. So if I withdraw that much? Yeah, close enough. That's most of it in one letter of credit. Yeah, you do have to do a little bit of math if you want to be efficient with that. But yeah, I'm carrying over 250,000 gold in a note. If you go into debt and can't repay, the bank sends mercenaries after you to kill you. But each bank is part of its nation. So the Bank of Daggerfall has no affiliation with the Bank of the Alessan Hills, for example. So one speedrun strat is to just take out a massive loan in one region you don't plan on ever going back to, and then just, hey, look at me, I'm rich. The speedrun does involve taking out a loan, and there's some crazy shit going on in the speedrun of this game. The speedrun just skips the tutorial dungeon. Just straight up skips it. It's like, nah. But you can learn the dungeon layouts because they're all generated on the same seed, so if you know where the objective is in one game, you'll find it in your next game. But yeah, you could play a con man in this if you want. There's so much room for roleplay in this, considering how different every character can be. You can make a character who can't cast magic. You can be a character who is very good at using, like, long blades, but can't wear armor. You can make a character who has all the drawbacks of vampirism and none of the benefits, because you can just make yourself take damage from sunlight at character creation. Great! Well, looks like just any other of its kind. Oh, okay. It's only worth 100 grand. You know, the remote control for a giant frickin' robot. These bits of lore do exist in every game. It's just whether they're really touched upon or not, really, is the thing. Right, we need to make a choice then. Who do we want to give the totem to? I'm going to pass an arbitrary amount of time by walking to Wayrest first. That might give us some letters. Pass a month. There is a ton of lore. The Mages Guild questline had so much potential in Skyrim because it's about the Eye of Magnus, but they don't really tell you anything about it. Hey look, here's an ancient artifact created by basically the person who made our dimension. Are we going to talk about it? No, it's just really powerful. Okay, who's the Sigic Order then? Are they cool? Yeah, but we're not talking about them. They live in a magical land, they teleport to the void. That just exists outside of regular time and space. Are we going to talk about them? No. They'll just appear to you in stopped time for a minute and say, hey, we're watching you, and then you never really see them again. So much wasted potential. So much wasted goddamn potential. I've still not received any letters. I'm wondering if I should do a poll, but I don't think I can put 7 choices in a single Twitch poll. Yeah, just take these Archmage robes and shush, even though you can only cast like 2 spells. See, I really like the advancement system in Morrowind. Like, the quests... The quests in Oblivion, I think, are the best ones. Make a straw poll? I feel like most people are going to vote for the orcs, but I can. I can make a quick... What's the limit on responses? You can have 5 responses in a Twitch poll. Okay, well, we'll boil it down a bit. And if one thing wins, we can add more options. Who gets the totem? Okay, so one option is going to be royalty. So that's going to include Daggerfall, Wayrest, and Sentinel. If royalty wins, we'll do a second poll determining which royal family gets it. Put King of Worms. Orcs. Well, Uriel Septim gets his own one, I guess. And Underking. What happens? I'm not telling you. I'll give it a... This will be a 5-minute poll. Ah. Poll is now active. Greb gets the totem. Where am I? Where's the Mages Guild here? We can do a Mages Guild quest while we wait. On the other side of the bloody town, of course it is. Wrong button. Horse. The Underking and King of Worms are different people, yes. The King of Worms is an incredibly powerful necromancer. The Underking is the undead form of Zurin Arctus, Tiber Septim's imperial battle mage, who put his soul into powering the Numidium. And he wants his soul back. Because the power source for the Numidium is a giant soul gem containing all his power. I'm not even going to look at the poll results until it's done. Yo. Oh, Valiguangua. It honors me to bestow upon you the rank of Master Wizard. By deed and word, you have proven yourself to be an exceptional guild member worthy of the penultimate position that the Mages Guild recognizes. As a full Master Wizard, you may call upon the services of the Travelers League, who guard the guild's most treasured and secret room, the teleportation chamber. From there, you may travel to any other settlement in the bay in but a twinkling. As your time is most valuable, the chamber should aid you. Once again, permit me to congratulate you on this great honor, Master Wizard. Yeah, I can just teleport with the Mages Guild now. So yeah, this is immediate teleportation across the map. As close as you can get to instantaneous fast travel in this game. You're the Daedra Summoner. What day is it? It's the 23rd of Sun's Dawn. Let me just double check the date. First seed, the 5th of first seed is next month. So we can wait to summon Hermaeus Mora too. And I think I'm gonna. Nearest pub is just to the north. So we're just gonna rest in a pub for like a week, 2 weeks. So we can summon Hermaeus Mora. 122 days, why not? Right. So it's currently the 23rd. Rest for 240 hours. Rest for 99 max at a time. Okay, 99 hours then. It'd probably be faster if I just fast traveled out and back in a certain amount of time. There are enemies nearby. In the inn? Hand over the totem or we'll slaughter you where you stand. Well, are you going to give it to us or make us take it from you? No, I'm not going to give it to you. It is my strange little thing. Oh, shit. Were they sleeping in the bed opposite me or something? What the hell? Alright, back to Smeep. This is my baby. Okay, we might get events like that happening on occasion. What day is it now? It's the 26th. No, this is too slow. I'm just going to fast travel somewhere. Let me go back to the mages and I'll set my recall just outside. A portly man bearing the standard of Wayrest approaches you with a letter. His somber expression never changes, and he speaks not a word. He leaves as silently as he arrived. A hand grips your wrist from behind. Spinning, you open your mouth to shout for the guards. A skeletal hand stuffs a letter into your mouth. The heavily robed skeleton releases your wrist and turns away, unnoticed by other passerbys. Okay, we're starting to get the letters. Oh, a letter floats through the air toward you. Strangely, no one else seems to notice it. It tucks itself into your pack. Right, let me just wander a bit in case there's any other letters that need to arrive to me. And then we can read them all. Orcs did win the vote. Okay, I think we're good. I've got a letter from Wayrest, the King of Worms, and the Underking.
Noble Val, my ears have picked up rumors that you're searching for the totem of Tiber Septim. I too have hunted for this wondrous artifact for many years. Should you find it, I would pay you a healthy ransom, enough to buy your own ship. I'll match or exceed any price that Goffrid or Akarifi might offer. Never forget your real friends. King Eadwire of Wayrest. Valigwanga, you will soon have the totem of Tiber Septim in your hands. It is foreseen in the stars, and I have read them. Know you this: all of mortal stature are filled with pride and greed. To give the totem to any of them is to let loose mortal vanity upon this world. They will destroy the very thing they covet. I have no earthly desires. I have no mortal pride, no petty greed. Only one such as I can wield the totem safely, for I would take it into the Epherius and leave behind this earthly shell. So long as the totem exists, it is a danger to all on Tamriel. Bring me the totem and I will safeguard the world. I will not offer you gold or gems. I will offer you what only I can give: fame. Your reputation throughout Tamriel will soar. Lord of Necromancers, King of the Worms. And from the Underking, Valigwangwa. Centuries ago, Tiber Septim ruled the land and forged an empire with great Numidium. The secret of Numidium's power lies in its heart, carried within the Mantella. It is the heart of Tiber Septim's battle mage. It is my heart. It is my Mantella. It is my totem. It belongs to me and none other. I have won and lost an empire. I have no desire to tamper further with mortal affairs. I have in my possession the Necromancer's Amulet, one of the world's greatest artifacts. You may have it in exchange for the totem. My most loyal agent will await your arrival in Penborough of Daggerfall, at the Temple of Kinnereth. Underking.
But yeah, they are laying out their motives plain and clear here. Like, the King of Worms does want to become a god. That's what he will use the power to do. And the Underking wants it back because it's his soul. A heavily cloaked figure shuffles toward you. As you prepare to defend yourself, a gnarled green hand shoots forth with a letter. Stunned, you do nothing as the figure shuffles away. Valigwangwa, you are not Orcish. How could you possibly understand what it is like? My people are treated like barbarians, slaughtered upon sight. Is it so unusual that we respond in kind? Violence begets violence. I aspire to raise my race from the mire. I will bring them to equal standing with the other races of Tamriel. To do this, I must have the totem of Tiber Septim. I will not insult you by promises that no blood will be shed. I do swear by my crown and by my heirs that I shall not attempt to hold sway beyond the borders of Orsinium. My goal is not to conquer Tamriel, but to create the Orcish homeland. I am in possession of an artifact that I am sure you would want to possess. It is yours if you but give me the totem of Tiber Septim. Gortwog, warlord and king of the Orcs. Oh, another letter.
Valigwangwa, if you're reading this, you must have gotten the totem and escaped from the dungeons of Castle Daggerfall. I am in Coppersmith Manor of Daggerfall at the Halfcroft residence. Bring the totem there as soon as possible.
That's for Emperor Uriel Septim. So, hang on, how many letters is that? 3, 4, 5. So we've not got letters from Sentinel or Daggerfall. We're not going to get a letter from Daggerfall because those people who came to kill me, those were from Daggerfall because King Goffrid wants me dead. Here's the letter from Sentinel.
Valigwangwa, you are on a quest to retrieve the totem of Tiber Septim. Do not deny it. My spies have confirmed this. The totem is not for commoners and you cannot use it. Bring the totem to me and I will pay you 100,000 gold pieces. It is a king's ransom by any measure.
Still not enough to buy a house.
You should be warned, neither Wayrest nor Daggerfall are loyal to the throne. I am the only regent on the Iliac Bay that can be trusted. The others will use it only to destroy me. Akarifi, Queen of Sentinel.
No, the Argonians are on the other side of the freaking landmass we're on here. Like, we're in, like, the top left corner of Tamriel. Argonians in Black Marsh are on the bottom right. They don't have a horse in this race. So what do we reckon? Do you want to stick with the orcs? So they can achieve equality? Oh, yeah, I'm here. And I'm cold. Loktar. Orcs or Underking? Whoever we give it to, we still have to do the final dungeon afterwards. So it's not like I can save before giving it to them, because we'd still have to do the final dungeon again. Brianna's probably the closest. I mean, I am in Wayrest. Like, 3 of them are, like, waiting over here. The distance doesn't really matter, though. You're deciding between the Orcs and Underking? Whatever we choose, all endings happen at the same time. The assassins were sent by King Gothrid of Daggerfall. Because he doesn't care. He just wants people to kill me, but you can just go back and give it to him if you like. I don't think he pays you, because you stole it from him. But yeah, the different royal families want it to attain more power, basically. Underking wants his soul back, Orcs want equality, Emperor wants power, and the King of Worms wants to become a god and just screw this world. But if you steal it again from him, you can't. It does not reappear in the palace treasury if you give it back to Gothrid. Alright. It seems the popular choices are Orcs or Underking, so we're going to do one more vote now that I've read all the letters. Okay, final question. Orcs, Underking. This will be a 2-minute poll. Under Orc. Can't give it to both. Gotta give one, even though technically I do give it to all of them at the same time if we're appreciating the canon.
Hey, Val. What do you think about some juice?
Stop
Why
slouching.
Underking? Because it's his soul. Literally, he just wants his soul back. The Numidium is powered by his soul. And without soul, he's like, half asleep all the time. He's like this big undead king with no power. He just wants his soul back. Because he was betrayed by Tiber Septim when the Numidium came into play. Are there 2 Underkings? What do you mean? Kind of yes, but I feel like you may be confusing it with the King of Worms, who is not the Underking. King of Worms is just a big necromancer. The other Underking... No, there was only one Underking letter. King of Worms, Underking. Any letters beneath here are from previous quests. King of Worms just wanted to become a god. And the Orcs want a place where people won't be racist to them, yeah. So I feel like they're probably going to win. I know what you lot are like. You're lovely people. So equality is a noble goal. But I don't see the results yet until it pops up, so I'm just waiting for that. And it's a tie? The fuck do I do? Alright, it's a tie between the Orcs and the Underking. Flip a coin. Do I have a coin nearby? I don't think I do. I've got a dice box. I could roll a dice. I could do that. I'll roll a d20. 1 through 10, orcs. 11 through 20, Underking. I rolled a nat 20. God, where's that luck when I fucking need it? Alright. Underking. Alright, we're giving it to the Underking. Let me read the Underking's letter again. Look, the orcs get it too, if we're considering the canon. We could just watch the orcish ending afterwards anyway. The endings aren't very long. Underking. Penbra's Temple of Kinnereth. Alright. Let's get a teleport with the mages then, shall we? Or do we want to summon Hermaeus Mora first? I mean, we have a year and a day total. He can have his soul back. I think I already set my anchor here, but I'm doing it again just to be safe. Right, it is the 26th of Sun's Dawn. If I travel somewhere that takes a couple days... Check the date. Hermaeus Mora is the tentacle god of knowledge, yes. Forbidden knowledge. Past, present, and future. 29th. Much faster than just waiting. Would have been? Orsinium area, here. Orsinium is the Orcish capital in future games. And it will always be there because every ending is canon. At the same time. Right, it is now the first of first seed. So I need to go somewhere that takes like, I don't know, 3 days? Just to be safe. Right. It is now 7 AM on the 4th. There's one more day to go. Let's teleport back. I mean, you'll see Hermaeus Mora in a bit, because every Daedra has its own little cutscene when they come in. Which is renowned hard to mod, even in the Unity version, because they're just video files. Which means... the nudity removal mods do not work on Azura, because Azura has visible boobage when you summon her in this game. Right. Yeah, so I just need to wait for like 24 hours. You can only loiter 12 hours at a time. There are enemies nearby. Oh. You're not having my bloody totem. Ooh, thanks for the Daedric short sword, though. I'll have that. I'm being attacked again. Oh, this time by a vampire. Alright. Hang on, what is that spell I've got there? Oh, that's disintegrate. Sure, I'm going to try and disintegrate a vampire. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, it still leaves a body behind. It doesn't in the original game. Guess that's a change to stop quests breaking with the disintegrate spell. Alright, 2 AM. Kind of want to wait for it to stop raining if I can. Oh, no you don't. Bloody hell, I'm being attacked from both sides. Get disintegrated. I just disintegrated a vampire. You still want to go? A magical dress. Oh. A lot of battle mages want to kill me today. Am I good? I'm still healthy. It's 5 AM. Still raining. I could save here and give it a try. Because if it's raining heavily, it gives a bonus to summoning. But if this counts as a thunderstorm, it counts as a bonus for Shea Gorath interrupting your summoning ritual. Yes. The summoning for Hermaeus Mora, yes. Shea Gorath did not deign to grace our world this night. Shea Gorath tried to interrupt, but failed. And it crashed. It's been about an hour. Yeah, that's about on time. I saved. His second swing crashed the game. But yeah, you can save Scum Daedra Summoning, because otherwise it's well, since I'm popular with the Mages Guild, about 100 grand a pop to try. Hey, there we go.
Power, yes, is an elusive but eloquent prosecution. One of my minions possesses an ancient tome called the Ogma Infinia, which bequeaths great power on those who read its pages. If you exterminate a certain scrofulous patrician who has aroused my displeasure, I will arrange a meeting between you and the book. Is this agreeable? Yeah. Very well. The socialite I refer to resides at the Palace of Mastering Manor. For the record, the name of your quarry is Edwastir Wickwing. Kill him, and proceed to Rayford Moor, where my servant Morgissa Morehouse will wait for you in a library. I do not think there is anything to be gained by continuing this interview. Fail me not in this, Val, and the power thou craves will be thine.
Cool, thanks. Mastering Manor. Hang on, can I use the... You know, a really cheeky thing would be to put my recall in front of the teleport mage, so that I can recall back and then teleport anywhere. Mastering Manor? Yeah, can you teleport me there? Yeah. There we go. Let it load in a sec. There we go. Let me get my candle out. And my horse, which teleported with me. Right, is this a big place? Not very. I might be able to find... resides in the palace. Okay, Edwastir in the palace. Palace is locked. Not for bloody long, it's not. Lockant. Hello. You, not hostile, alright. Don't mind me. Just looking for someone. Unless it is them. I could just stab them to be safe. You know, make sure. Because all these other rooms seem empty. So I feel like it must be you.
No, wait! I swear I meant to pay Lord Mora back. Don't kill me, I beg of you. Spare my life and take this warhammer back to him as a token of my goodwill. And a down payment on what I owe. Please, will you?
No. Emmaus Mora will be pleased. You have slain Adwester Wickwing. Hooray. And I find a Daedric Pauldron. Lovely. Hello, thanks for the follow, Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Right, and now... Rayford Moor. Teleport back to the teleport mage. Heal up. Reset my anchor. Oh, Jesus. Hello. You want to go? Disintegrate. Had a bit of a funny voice crack there. Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. We've nearly finished Daggerfall. Rayford Moor. Teleport me to Rayford Moor. And I need to find someone at the library there. Lit. Give it a sec. Just waiting for the frame rate to stabilize from loading in. Oh, who's shooting me? I'm trying to climb a wall over here. Get disintegrated. Don't you save against disintegrate? That's very rude. How dare you save against my spell of instant kill? Twice. Really? You know what? You're on the other side of the wall. I don't care. Right, how many libraries could there really be here? This is a larger town than I thought it would be. Could be any one of these orange buildings. That's a pawnbroker. I could just wait until people are wandering the streets and ask them. Enemies are still nearby? He's not. Oh. Not for long, you're not. You were one healthy barbarian. Oh, and another.
Hey, I'm climbing over here. Dinah may climb a wall in peace.
Oh, I've not even seen that sprite before. Disintegrate? Saved. Didn't save then. Am I good? Nope. Oh my god, these guys just spawn endlessly, don't they? Daedric Longsword, though. Oh, no, that's a villager. Okay, it's past 6 AM. Villagers are coming out now. You? Yep, you're hostile. Wagon. Put away this 10,000 gold. Carrying so many letters. Right, we good? I just want to know where the library is. Where is the library? There's only one in town. Why don't you just kiss off? Alright. Hey. Ahoy, Agrister. How do I get to the library? Go south. Mark it on your map. Thank you. All the way down there. Off we go. We'll get this and then we'll go give the we'll go give the thing to the Underking. The totem, that's the word. We'll watch the Orcish ending once we beat the game as well, so... I mean, we should watch all the endings. Because all of them happen. And then my next game has already been voted on by subs of the Discord, so thank you. Well, subs of the channel who are in Discord, I should say. Alright, library opens at 9. Let me just sit here in the rain with my lovely horse, Tesco. There you go. What is the next game? It's an open world medieval game. Oh no, not you. There should be someone else in here waiting for me. I do have Elder Scrolls games in my notes, and I do want to play through Morrowind and Oblivion again since I've played Daggerfall. Ah, that's the person.
Val, I underestimated you. I told Mora you couldn't do it, but here you are, and all Wayrest is in an uproar over Edwastir Wickwing's death. As promised, the book. Remember, you can only read it once. See you later, maybe.
The Ogma Infinium. The Ogma Infinium is a tome of knowledge written by the Ageless One, the wizard sage Xarxes. All who read the Infinium are filled with the energy of the artifact, which can be manipulated to raise one's abilities to near demigod proportions. Once used, legend has it, the Infinium will disappear from its wielder. It leaves one with 30 bonus points to distribute among the character's attributes as one wants. Thank you. Save. Use. 30 points. Oh gosh, where do we even put them? I could push strength to 90. I could get int to 99. Willpower I could cap out. 100 is the cap, you can't go higher. As in Morrowind, you can definitely go higher than 100 using some certain strategies. Int is perfect, okay. I'll go through the stats. Alchemy is not a stat or a skill in this game. Get all skills to 69. Everything to 69, god damn it. Okay, well, strength and endurance. I only have 9 points left. I don't have enough points to get everything to 69. I could get luck to 64 or agility to 59. 200 strength and 250 hand-to-hand in Morrowind. Put people in permanent comas. Yeah. Hand-to-hand is so busted in Morrowind, it's great. It kind of sucks early game, but it becomes one of the most powerful things if you max that out, because nothing can fight back. Okay, I'm going to go over the stats. Strength is my encumbrance, right? And, well, how hard I hit also affects my fatigue. Intelligence is my max magic points. Willpower is my magic resistance. Agility affects hit and dodge chance. Endurance is also fatigue, but I think affects my health every level up. Personality is how much people like me. Kinda useless. Speed is how fast you move and is a great stat, and I max it out every time. Luck has a very, very minor effect on hit chance, and that's it. Honestly, if you're making a character in Daggerfall, you could set your luck to like 10 and you won't even notice. So it's kinda eh. And honestly, you get bonuses to certain stats every 10 levels. So making me put them all like 1 point away from a milestone kind of sucks. But I guess we're doing it for the meme, so I've got as much as I can at 69. Oh yeah, if you overbuff your luck in Morrowind, you become invincible. Pretty much. Because nothing can hit you and you will always hit with any weapon. Real Gaynor hours, yeah. And if you're buffing your strength, you only want to be using hand-to-hand anyway. Because the damage a weapon's durability takes is relevant to the damage you inflict with it. So if your strength is buffed so high that you deal like 1,000 damage, you'll break your sword in one swing. 5 sword skill but 200 luck. Only 1/10 of your luck is added to hit chance. That's only 20. That's 25% hit chance, Lidge. Plus 25% if you're at full stamina. In Morrowind. In Morrowind, it's a 1/10 of your luck is added to your hit chance. So if you wanted to guarantee hits, you need 1,000 luck. But possibly more because Gaynor exists and has 200 odd luck, so that adds to his dodge chance. So there are times when even if you have over 100%, you can still miss, thanks to sanctuary effects and high evasion characters. But yeah, you'll hit most everything if you have 1,000 luck. If you have 10,000 luck, you're invincible. It is actually very easy to achieve if you know how to exploit alchemy, Kusi. Hit him once, yeah, because you do so much fatigue damage. With your fists and your first strike, you only need 1 hit on pretty much anything. Right, let's go give the totem to the Underking. Actually, oh, I've got a thing to identify first. What is this dress? A dress that makes you better at talking to dragons. Dragonish is now level 19. Rather than like level 5, I think it was. Or 4. I think it's like plus 15. Useful dress, but not for this occasion. I didn't have to... Oh no, I did take off my former brassiere underneath. Alright, where are we meeting the Underking's agent? Penbrugh Temple of Kinnereth. Penbrugh. I will teleport back to the teleport mage. Anchor here again. Penbrugh. The ultimate girlfriend for dragons. But no, language skills comprise like 9, I think, of the 38 skills in this game. And they all suck. They're very difficult to level up outside of using a trainer at like a temple. And all they do is render the species that speaks that language passive to you temporarily. If you approach them with your weapon holstered. Penbrugh. Yeah. So don't ever pick a language skill for like your major or minor skills, because you'll regret it. Minor, maybe, can get away with it. Right, I'm looking for the agent. What did they say their name was? No, you didn't. Okay. Who looks like an agent of the Underking in here? Is it you? No, you're training. You're the leader of the frickin' nice Daggerfall book. Maybe they're downstairs. Is it you?
The Underking will be most pleased. He has searched many lifetimes for this lost item. I've been instructed to give you this object. Use it wisely. Should you ever locate the Mantella, the Underking would be most appreciative.
The unmistakable voice of Nulfaga speaks softly in your head.
I see that the totem has found its way into the hands of someone with royal blood. I think it is time you paid me another visit here in Shidungeon, Valiguangwa. Your work is not yet done.
Okay. Another teleport. Another anchor. Nofgarian Mountains. And teleport. We are now approaching the final dungeon of the game. Where's the front door again? There it is. Command me, and entry shall be yours. Shut up. I love that. Okay, there's some liches in here. Oh, I definitely need to make sure I'm as underloaded as possible before I proceed. The Necroman... Oh, I was given the Necromancer's Amulet. The legendary Necromancer's Amulet, the last surviving relic of the mad sorcerer Manimarco, grants any spellcaster who wears it the ability to regenerate from injury and absorb magicka. The bearer also becomes wise beyond his years. This artifact is popular amongst mages. It is the one flaw of the amulet that it is unstable in this world, forever doomed to fade in and out of existence, reappearing at locations distant from that of its disappearance. Equip. Okay, those are all quest items. I can't remove those. Put away my gold. It's just that my gear is actually kind of heavy. So yeah, my int is now 100 with the Necromancer's Amulet. I am considered a genius and have 300 mana now. Well, mages seek to study it or locate it themselves. Most of them, nearly all of them, will fail to find it or even ever see it in their lifetime. It doesn't mean it's not popular. It's like, oh, I wish I had that thing. Oh, the things I could do, etc., etc. How is the actually an Argonian right now doing? Well, my character is doing very good. 4 stats are capped, 3 thanks to enchantments, and most of the others are at 69. So I think we're very powerful at the moment. We still have 100 grand on us. Right, the crazy old lady who just talked like an absolute loon the first time we met her is now aware that we've passed on the totem and spoke to us telepathically to come back here.
Only crowned heads will hold the totem true. First is one who killed but did not kill another. Second is one who was too devoured by its young. Third is one who made one slave and many free. Fourth and fifth are 2 who compete for mud. Sixth is one who brings a home to the homeless. Seventh is one who lords all, but does not lord at all. I do not know who of these 7 is most worthy of the power. For too long have I let my passions make me mad. Sometimes the fate of a world hang on the decision of one person. You have chosen who will command Great Numidium. You bear the burden for the consequences. I send you now to the Mantellan Crux, the safeguarded prison of the Mantella. Look for a green jewel of unusual size. Merely touch the Mantella and it is freed. You will be transported back to my side. Singing?
What? In like a particular tone? Is this like an edit of a song, or do you just want me to do it in a singy-song voice? The Goldfish song. I have no idea what that is, Pank. I can't do that. How come nobody asked me to sing songs I know? Arbitrarily pick a tune. It's not like I'm good at singing. Likeliest snack I didn't have in England. It's a snack? Sing Weight of the World. Which one? There are multiple songs called Weight of the World. The Near Automata? If so, I need the lyrics written down. And also, I've not been given to say something to that, so no. So I'm just going to ruin this and just say it out loud. Singing. Ig love the liches because they're so delicious. Liches taste good. Ig would eat them every day. And her cleric says that's okay. Cast remove disease right away. Bones taste like cheese. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of goldfish snacks. Close enough. Yeah, look, I'm about to get teleported to the final dungeon of fucking Daggerfall, and you're making me do product placement songs for American snacks? Anyway, we're in the dungeon now. This is a dungeon you really need levitate to get around. And possibly some light. Okay. We got Daedra Seducers. Oh, there you go. Goth. Oop. Never mind. Bikini. Ow. Ow. Oh god, that hurt. Yeah, I'm weak to frost. That's like the only thing I'm weak to. Oh, and I had paralysis cast on me too. Are you out of magic? I hope so. And yeah, you may think, haha, nice skybox. No, this is actually just a wall and floors. It's not a skybox. But yeah, we are now in the final dungeon. That's an elevator. If you don't have easy access to levitate, this dungeon is a lot harder. That door hurts to touch. None of them go anywhere. So there's a force field there. There are some doors on the sides. Let's start exploring. I'm still levitating, so that just goes down without me unless I'm pushing down. Still going. So this is a very large dungeon, and there's some quite interesting set pieces in here. And I don't remember how to traverse said set pieces. So this is going to be a time when we ever get to the bottom of this lift. There we go. Smooch the person who made this remake of Daggerfall gently on the forehead for all the work and such they put into it. I would if they wanted one, if there was consent, obviously. Oh god, 2 ancient liches? Ow. I'm okay. I can't remember their name, but I know they are a solo developer based in Australia. I also want to be saving often here because I think there is actually a potential soft lock in this dungeon. Now, it wouldn't soft lock me because I do have my teleport set outside the dungeon. But if I do fall into it, I'll probably just want to load instead of waste time teleporting out to teleport back in. Right, so that door's a dead end. There's another door over here. I'm going to keep levitate on. This is one of those games where you can, like, double your movement speed because I'm moving forward and up, but if I hold jump at the same time or descend at the same time, I move at twice the speed. Like some of those games where if you move diagonally, you're actually running twice as fast. Gotta check for things I can interact with too. Right, so 2 lower doors checked. That will be for the elevator. That will be... what's this one for? Is that moving a lift, or is that... that might have lowered the force field. Possibly. Yes, it did. There's another switch in here. That is now pulled. Whatever it do. There's 2 doors on the ceiling. Let's try the right door first. Harpy. Oh, some upside down furniture. Not this way then. Oh, levitate ran out. I do run faster if I'm not levitating, but how else am I going to get across these rooms? You want me to climb on the space wall? I don't think I can actually turn on climbing mode when I've got levitate on. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Saving often. Okay. I'll go left first. Hello. Just a levitating lizard with a giant sword coming in. Don't mind me. Describe the taste of hissed sap. Got a sort of blackcurranty tang to it, I suppose. I do love hissed sap. Oh, I'm just chugging hissed sap every day. You know, because I'm an Argonian. Eh. Hissed sap is the sap of a hissed tree. The hissed trees are venerated by Argonians. They're basically a race of sentient trees. And they're basically at the center of Argonian civilization. The histories of many powers relative to Argonians, granting them powers depending on when they were born, Or even, you know, you could go up to one of these trees as a young Argonian and ask it to change your gender, and it will. They have great powers over Argonian physiology. Trans Argonians are canon. Argonians say trans rights. And if you have a problem with that, fuck off. You're wrong. It's literally in the law. Okay, which switch opens this then? Ah, there we go. Alright. There's going to be a combination of switches that opens all of these. So I opened that one, that opened this. Let's see what the first switch does. First switch lowers a different barrier. So not that one. What about the last switch? The trees literally say trans rights, yeah. Okay, so that little switch puzzle leads to another switch, so this one must be important and must have done something somewhere else. I think there is a whole page of lore on why Argonians actually have breasts, but I can't remember it. Oh, let me just levitate, be faster. Okay, maybe something around here has changed now. Boop. You can actually activate that statue and get a long-lasting levitation spell if your character does not have access to the magic. It's Elder Scrolls Liars, there's lore for everything. I mean, we went through quite a bit of the deep lore at the start of today's stream. I already pulled that one. Do one of these doors do anything now? I know this one hurts me. Was there another undersection for me to crawl into on this thing? Yes! Oh, Daedra Lord. Thank you. There you go. Then you step on that carpet and now we get teleported somewhere else. The pyramid. We're at the pyramid now. Okay. Oh, progress. We're in the second stage of this dungeon. Killing a lich with fall damage. Right, we need to find a way to open this pyramid next, I think, if I remember right. The wrap of nimbleness has broken. Oh! I've lost my agility bonus. I'm not wearing any pants anymore. My pants fell off. I told you it would happen eventually. Jack of Trades. I think that buffs... Oh gosh, does that buff luck? Yeah, 100 luck. Sure, why not? We'll run around with 100 luck. So I can have some pants. Okay, we got some vampires around here trying to throw sleep spells at me. And that one hit. Dispel self of sleep. Get out of here. And you. Bye. Bye-bye, gargoyle. That's going to be for an elevated platform, isn't it? Yeah, I see it moving. There's a lich down there shooting fire. I'm immune to fire, bitch. Thanks, Pank.
Hey,
That's
one of the
another
things
lift.
I've always admired about you and your streams is your ability to get games done, to really commit and finish games. It's really cool.
That's my perfectionism. I don't like dropping games halfway through. I will play a game until it is done, and then move on to something else. This grave is interactable. This one is as well. And so is this. Right, save. One of these is probably right, and two are trapped. That one moans at me when I touch it. Here lies the spirit of Benefactor, though his body still guards the way. That one also moans at me, and I heard a door close. Or possibly open. It might be... Hang on, let me heal up. Aha! Touching one of those graves opened this force field. So I've pressed a switch in there. I wonder if that opens the pyramid.
Valerie,
Get
it's time to hydrate.
Stop
hydrate.
slouching.
Thank you. Yeah, I do take pride in the amount of games I've completed on stream. That's why the completed list is public. You just put > completed in chat. You can see everything I've done. Except for the times where I forgot to add to the list. That hasn't happened too much, though. Alright, let's go through the door at the top. Oop. Oh, hello. Unlootable bodies. Rodane Halfheart. I guard the way. Speak only my name, and I shall grant you passage. So the tooltip of the name is randomly generated because it's an NPC. You should ignore that. That's there due to a mod. The clue for this is on the... The clue for this is on the grave. His name is Benefactor. And saying that to him should open the temple. Yep, it's open. And in we go. There are those who call me him. So the Mantellan Crux, the dungeon that we're in right now, does not exist on Mundus. This dungeon exists in the plane of Aetherius, also known as Heaven, where the gods live. That's why nobody could find the Mantellan. Identify this sword. What does it do? It's a paralysis sword, but it's made of steel, so it sucks. So it's getting dropped on the floor and forgotten about. Lockant. Hello. Mithril helmet. Sure, until I find better stuff to take with me. Mithril pauldron, sure, I'll take that. Got teleported again. Very slow moving lift again. Love them. I'll go this way while that lift goes down. Okay. I'm in a third section with a little mountain. We're making progress. We're getting through here. Every new set piece is clues of progress. A saber-toothed tiger just died. That wasn't me. There's a door on the bottom. There's also stuff at the very bottom of this zone, which might be where these creatures are fighting. Door lock 255. Magically held lock. I think that means my lockant won't open on it, yeah. Does that open the door? No. Not this side. Oh, hello. Frost Daedra. I interacted with it and it cast something at me and I resisted. Still locked. Okay, so there is a locked door underneath the floating space mountain. Not the roller coaster. It's like a flame atronach down there. Happy. Deal with you. Little treasure room. Garbage. Garbage. And more garbage. Gosh, hecky. Dude, you're just a skeleton. What are you, like level 2? Oh god, am I gonna have to wait for this to come down? Wait, there's nothing here. Oh, that's where that big lift would have gone. Okay. Now let's go further down. Look, you can't hurt me. I'm immune to fire. Can you hurt me? I'll give you a chance. Come on. Okay, you still do some physical damage. You killed all these tigers? How dare you? Poor tigers. Poor defenseless man-eating beasts. Oh. That is so slow. Right. I'm still left with the puzzle of how to open the magic lock door, which was the one opposite the Frost Atronach. There was a switch in there, but I already pressed it, so... Oh, 2 switches. Wait, which switch did I press then? One of these had a box in. Something I did must have gotten rid of the box. And now I've opened the door. And now we're in the next section. Okay. Progress. We're in the 4th section of the dungeon now. I think I can hear harpies. I can. See them too. There it is. There's the soft lock. Let's reload. Right, which bloody door was that? Ooh, gold trim Daedric boots. Upgrade. Right, I want to mark that door on my map. Which means I need to trigger it again, because I don't remember which one it was. Right, there's a passageway here, which leads through to this door. Battle Spire? Red Guard? Okay, it's that door, right. It's the one that doesn't have a door on the map, neither does that one. Hang on. trapped. What about this one? Oh no, it does when I get close enough. Okay. I would have to own them. They are currently on my wish list, and they're like less than a $5 each. But my game after this has already been decided. It has been voted upon by my subscribers. I'm just one-shotting all these orcs, god damn. I'm sorry that you won't live to see your race's equality. Ooh, a cloak. Equip. Yay! Yep. Fluffy! Welcome in! How are you doing? I'm in a bikini! What were you playing? Let me know. What'd you get up to? Also, when you wear a cloak in this game, you can hit use on it to put the hood up and down. Isn't that neat? Yeah, I can wear my cloak. End game bikini. What? I do not have a second bikini. Unless you want me to wear it till the end of the game, in which case, no, the redemption doesn't work like that. Also, you can't even redeem bikini with the change outfit redemption. That's not how it... Ah. I found the lava room. Good thing I'm immune to fire. Fire Daedra. You're playing Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate. I am not familiar with those games, but I do know they can get quite mad. I mean, Warriors games in general. Got loads of money. Loads of money. Right, I remember this is a puzzle room, but I need to remember how this puzzle worked. See ya. Oh, one shot, okay. Because up here is a giant stone face, and Sheogorath's just stood inside. Okay, you've got to die from that fall. Yeah. Hey, Sheogorath.
At last! I was beginning to think you wouldn't get this far. A dreary place, don't you agree? And guarded by a pompous upstart. He's no more a god than I am. Well, carry on. We'll meet again soon, unless you're not as foolhardy as you appear.
Alright, nice to meet you, Sheogorath. Who's just chilling here. So, there's a little puzzle here to gain access to those eyes. I can't remember what it is. It's got something to do with, like, walking along it. Walking along the path. Hi. Where's the other one? Get you out of the way, too. There. Okay. Hear me. The blind god is a jealous god. Let his true servants lift up their eyes unto him, and the way will be easy. Hear me. Okay. So that big thing is the blind god. I have to follow the path of miniature statues of him with the statues that are looking at him. You're not looking at him. Those two definitely aren't. That one isn't. That one up there is, though. So I walk under this one. Right? Seems to have spawned more dudes. Zeus has made a new world, trapped a bunch of dudes from Three Kingdoms, China and medieval Japan. Lubu has lightning powers, while Nobunaga has basically gone full demon mode. There are a surprising amount of games where Nobunaga goes full demon mode. Oh, you're super dead from that height. Oh, it's open already. Okay. that was easy. Sheogorath's still hanging out. Anything good? Just money. Right, and then we go into the dead god's eyes and descend. As soon as this lets me. There we go. And this lock is magically held? What have I missed? No, I don't want to repel. What am I repelling on?
Money!
Money?
Zatil just tipped £10.
Thanks, Zaf. Oh, that's really nice of you. Thank you so much. Some of these aren't looking his way, though. If you walk under the wrong one, I know it doesn't work. How do I open that door in there, then? Oh. Interacting with that takes you back. Okay. Hang on, let me dispel my levitate. True servants lift up their eyes unto him. Right. And then you start spinning. Maybe I have to be walking. Maybe levitate breaks it. And then I look at you. You start spinning. Can I climb the walls here? No. I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, I can. It just didn't want to at first. I want to get up here and avoid casting levitate. So now I want to jump off onto... Damn it. Damn it. I'm just not sure if levitate's breaking the puzzle. Whoop. There we go. You're looking at him, right? But you don't spin. Oh, there you go. Now you're spinning. You're not looking at him, so I don't want you. Yep, fuck it, levitate. Maybe I just had to interact with him to get the door open. No, because now it's closed again. Is it because these have stopped spinning? Maybe it's a time limit. Okay, so you start spinning. You're still spinning. Passing under you spins you. Interacting with that one, which kind of breaks the rules, that's him spinning. And then the gate is open. And is the door open? Yes, okay, cool. Dispel levitate so I can frickin' fit. There we go. 1 speaks for me, 2 serve me, 6 protect me. How many defy me? 1. Alright, we're now in a room full of skulls. The one is Sheogorath. And a locked door. Right, one of these skulls... Hang on, let me get my light bulb on. That skull's missing teeth. None of the others are. Touch that one. Good. Save again, just in case. may feel like I'm going in circles, but I promise I'm not. It's actually a spiral. There we go, keep my health up. Right, save again. Not interactable. Backstaboo. Oh, I got a pretty cloak now, so I'm happy. Favorite Elder Scrolls lore? Not commonly known or just very weird. I already have Pank. But my favorite lore is the lore I found out today, in that the sun is not real and it's just a hole in reality to the dimension of Aetherius, where one of the creators of the world just decided to peace out and leave and tore a hole in reality by doing so. And that hole in reality to the blinding light realm of Aetherius provides light and magic to the world. Put my red suit on. There we go. Okay, so we're now in a room full of Daedra Lords around a giant floating sword and crossbow down there. Remain Keeney. That's how the magic gets in. Look, Pank's too horny. You've seen Pank's emotes. You know what they're like. Ow. Right, I just want to deal with the Daedra Lords in here, because otherwise they'll just be flinging magic at me all day. Oh, more sword. A familiar voice laughs mockingly. So, Valigwangwa, come to pay your respects properly at last? Hold. I just touched a tiny sword. Where am I? Ah, okay. Touching this floor is a portal, which leads me back here. There's a lock there. Oh, levitate. Ran out. Nothing. Nothing. I like I'm just dropping Daedra Lords like they're not. There's a small crossbow there. Touching that might be a portal too. Right. I'm gonna touch this. That's led me back here. Ah, okay. So both the sword and the crossbow lead me here. According to that, there's a door on the back. Locked? Not for long. Hello. Okay. Potion of Restore Power. Eh. That one has a crossbow. That one has a sword. You have a Daedric short sword and an Orcish axe. I'm taking those. Oh, hey again, Sheogorath.
Greetings, Valiguangua. You dare much by intruding here. Nevertheless, I will allow you to proceed, provided you prove as perceptive as rumor reports. You may be aware that I'm a master of the blade, but what is my other favored weapon? Answer correctly, then arm yourself.
Crossbow? If that was right, then we go see if anything's changed outside. Teleport. Yep, okay. The sword has... Oh no, just this piece of floor has come out. The sword hasn't moved. I'ma touch it. Ow. Oh! That's not green. I don't think that's the real Mantella there. Eh? Where's it going? Oh no, the island is moving. The sword's coming out. Okay. Progress of a sort, I think. Soon as the, oh, hang on. I left a Daedra Lord behind. Oh, he had a book on Queen Baronzaya. There we go. I've moved the island and there is nothing in the sword hole. Okay. God damn it, Zeph. There we go. Get my light back. I'm gonna put myself in the crossbow. Did anything happen? Oh, these are interactable. And now... Ah, I did get shot out the crossbow when I hit that. Okay. Which moved the sword, which leads to a new door. Progress. Another very slow-moving elevator. I think we might be getting close to the Mantella now. Yeah, I haven't been using a guide here, Pank. I'm just touching things and seeing what happens. More fire, Daedra. Potion of levitation. Oh, and a dead ghost. Oh yeah, you didn't get a tooltip for interactables in the original game, so yeah, the original was more obtuse. If you can believe that. Okay, we found a passageway. Now we know any floor can be a portal, so... Oh, hello. Just a vampire down here, living in a hole. Aha! I think this is it. I think that's the Mantella. The giant soul gem, containing the soul of Zurin Arctus, the Underking. Yoink! And we're back here with Nulfaga. Nulfaga cackles.
Not so fast, Valiguangua. Don't you want to see the result of your handiwork? Look now into the book of the time. Read upon its pages the history of what shall pass within the next few days. Read fate as it shall be recorded upon the Elder Scrolls.
Centuries of undead sleep are shaken off, rousing the Underking. No mortal force can stop his fateful reunion with the ghost of his heart. And he joins with it in an all-consuming fiery embrace. And for just one moment, he is flesh and blood, then blessed death is granted to Tyrus after his battle rage.
He became flesh and blood again after being reunited with the Mantella and died a true death. In case you couldn't hear what he said.
Your work is done, Valiguangua. The world is no longer as it once was. Such is the way of things. Oh, and if you tell my lich statue to shut up, the door to my chamber will open.
Tells it to you straight at the end of the game. And that's it. We've finished the story of Daggerfall. That's the ending. 1 of 7. Well, it's open-ended, so shut up. You cannot kill the monarchs. As unfortunate as that is. Where have the world's textures gone? Oh, even my light's not working. Hang on, let me try travel somewhere real quick. Has the game broken again? Oh no, it's fine. Okay, it's cool. Just a little lighting glitch. We're all good. Right. Okay, but now, due to the Dragon Break, all the endings are canon and all happened simultaneously. So, I am now going to bring up a YouTube video of the endings so we can watch all of them. Alright, Daggerfall. All endings. I just want to see the endings. No, not the Underking. I want all the endings. Does no one just put all the endings together in like one go? Daggerfall full movie compilation, nearly 7 minutes long. Hang on, if I get to like here, there we go. Now we can watch all the endings. Let me get that on screen. You'll be able to hear it now.
Great Numidium, its raw power tempered only by the blades, crushes all of the rebellious children of the Empire, destroying their armies. Great Numidium comes to the call of the Dragon of Daggerfall. The armies of Sentinel and Wayrest fall like scattered leaves, leaving Daggerfall in secure control of the Iliad Bay.
Oh god, this
Under
audio
the
quality.
command of Gorthwalk, Numidium destroys the other powers of the Iliad Bay, Daggerfall, Sentinel, and Wayrest. The new Orcish homeland is carved out in Osinium, and the Empire will never be able to dispute Gorthwalk's claim to Orcish equality. The Mantella is released from the Aetherius, and at the command of Sentinel draws forth Great Numidium. The other powers of the Iliad Bay have swept aside like children's toys. placing the White Moon of Sentinel in ascendancy over the Iliac Bay. The Mantella is hurled from Aetherius, and although drawn to the empty chest of Great Numidium, the will of the King of Worms commands it to his side. With his power, the King of Worms leaves his mortal frame and joins the ranks of the gods in Oblivion. King Edwir of Wayrest, traitor to the Empire, commands Great Numidium to destroy his enemies. Daggerfall and Sentinel fall first, leaving Wayrest complete control of the Iliac Bay.
That face.
Centuries of undead sleep are shaken off, rousing the Underking. No mortal force can stop his fateful reunion with the ghost of his heart, and he joins with it in an all-consuming fiery embrace, and for just one moment, he is flesh and blood, then blessed death is granted to Kyrus after his battle rage.
There we go, with the Underking one at the end there that we got. Daggerfall was a 1996 game. There weren't many games in 1996 that ran on DOS that had good voices. And the game originally was on like 8 floppy disks, I think. There was a disc version released later with the extra FMVs. But yeah, that's all the endings. So, if you give it to either of the 3 main powers of the Iliac Bay, they wipe out the other powers of the bay. If you give it to the orcs, they wipe out all the other people. So you notice it's contradictory. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I will now read the lore entry for the Warp in the West, if you like, so we can get all of this settled. Right, okay, let me see if I can find the right entry here. As a result of the warp, the 44 independent kingdoms of the Iliac Bay rearranged into the 3 distinct kingdoms of Daggerfall, Sentinel, and Wayrest. Hang on, I'll show that on the map. So yeah, there are 44 independent kingdoms here. So Daggerfall expands all the way like over here, Wayrest takes all of this, and Sentinel takes all of this. So every major power gains in strength as a result of the warp, the dragon break. Great battles fought on the borders of each, with some regions believing 1 day less had passed than was in fact the case. In addition to the human kingdoms being granted additional land, Orsinium was established with lands of its own. However, it was not granted full autonomy by the Empire and was considered part of High Rock, despite holding territories in both High Rock and Hammerfell. So everyone gained in power, everyone wins, kinda. And the Manny Marco, the King of Worms, ascends to godhood while remaining on the planet as simultaneously, giving him a sense of everywhere and nowhere at once, which is quite disorientating, probably. The Underking gets his soul back and dies a true death. And the Empire also gains in power and influence over these territories. So yeah, it all happened at once. And the agent, the player character known as the agent, everywhere, somewhere, and nowhere at once. Hang on, I can bring up his lore entry specifically. Manny Marco, King of Worms. No, not the book, the character. For other uses, see Manny Marco. The Great Battle. Warp in the West. There we go. Around 3E405, which is the time of the game Daggerfall, Manny Marco would come to possess vast knowledge of things most others did not. The hero of Daggerfall often sought out Manny Marco to complete tasks or quest for him. In 3E417, what is known as the Warp in the West, the most recent Dragon Break, occurred. where the region of Iliac Bay was split into several separate but simultaneous timelines. Manny Marco, by this time an immensely powerful lich, gained control of the totem and the mantella, turning himself into a plane/planet, because both are kind of the same thing when it comes to godhood, called the Necromancer's Moon, or the Revenant in one of the timelines. By the Third Era 433, that's the year Oblivion takes place, his celestial form, the Revenant, became the patron god of necromancers, shading Arche and helping with Black Soul Gem creation. So, yeah, that's the reason you get Black Soul Gems, is because Manny Marco became a god of necromancy and gained his own plane, also his own plane of existence, which looks like a planet to us due to our limited mortal faculties. So yeah, that's only in the span of 30 years, this game and Oblivion. And Morrowind happening somewhere in the middle. So yeah, we have completed Daggerfall. I'll do a post-game save. And there we go, we're done. Exit game. For once it didn't crash. Let me add that to the completed list. Since the game is finished, I'm switching back to default outfit. Fuck you. Let me bring up the list. There we go. Oh, it's a great game, Daggerfall. Right, let me scroll through here. Do I have it? I have it under Elder Scrolls. Okay. Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Feb 25. Added to the list. The list now has 296 games on it. I've completed 296 games on stream. But yeah, if you try to play Daggerfall yourself, Daggerfall Unity is free. It has a healthy modding scene. I did list my mod list in the Discord. Link to that in chat right now. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube via the VOD, you can find all those links in the description beneath the like button. And since we're going to be switching game now, because we're barely halfway through the stream, that's going to be the end of this chapter of the VOD. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on YouTube next time.